Hello, ladies and gentlemen, CaptainShack here, and welcome back to X3 Albion Prelude. No, you didn't miss an episode. I am captaining a Hammerhead Corvette because for the last few hours tonight, I've been working with the mod author of this glorious Star Wars mod for X3, and he's gone in after we talked about like the first couple of episodes. He agreed with me that changing the mission rewards into something more Star Wars-y just made more sense. So he went in, he did that. We've been working through a couple of bugs, and now it's time to test the rewards because I basically started the same character, did everything that you've already seen in episode 1 and 2, except for now I have the rewards that you would have gotten as they are now. So no more of the vanilla ships like that Argon ship that I had. He actually put in, oh, look at that. The Hammerhead looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. He actually put in, let me turn the HUD on. Shift H, by the way, is how you turn the HUD off if you're ever wondering while playing. He actually put in, instead of having that Argon interceptor, you now get the T-65BR X-Wing, which I will give orders to follow me right now. So let me hit C, navigate, go ahead and follow me, and we'll get a look at it. Now, the idea is the classic X-Wing, the one that I was flying around with Bob in the back, B0B1, my astromech, that is a combat-capable ship, right? It's got good defenses. If I hit R and go into its information, you could equip on here, I believe it's three 25 megajoule shields. It's fairly defensive. It's got good weapons, and you can open and close the S-foils, right? So you can get that extra boost of speed. For the Rebels, though, for their like really fast, almost interceptor-like ship that's used for scouting. Now, we're not talking about the A-Wing interceptor. We're talking about a ship that's designed for scouting and doing like long-range scans. He's put in the T-65BR, which, if I go ahead and target this, so I should have it targeted now, and if I hit F3, here she is. And you're gonna notice she's got a few bits like strapped to her. The S-foils on this do not open. That's because all the power running through this thing, instead of being routed to weapons, is routed toward the sensor array that's kind of slapped on the front in there. So this is kind of their scout ship. She's also really fast, but her weapons kind of suck. She does get 4 weapons, but they are basically the weakest weapons that you can get in the game. And she only has 2 25 megajoule shields instead of 3. So overall, not a bad ship. Probably more defense, I think, than the A-Wing gets. I'm not sure about that. I'd have to look, but I think she has more defense than the A-Wing. I don't think it's as fast as an A-Wing. It doesn't have the amount of damage output. There's my Hammerhead. He's forming up with me. We're gonna bring him with us anyways, though, because I want some support. Now, should we bring the entire fleet? Our mission, if you guys don't remember, is to escort a John Furco trader. He is, well, they've been having problems with the Imperials and the Terrans giving him shit. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're also gonna see how the balance is in this. So what I'm gonna do is, I am gonna bring in my other X-Wing. We'll bring in, come on, Bob. Let's go into your command thing, navigation. I want you to, wait a minute. What orders can I give you? Combat orders. Okay, I'm giving you the order to protect me. But what about the T-65? I don't know what computer software you have installed. Wow, you've got nothing installed. Okay, we're gonna give you orders. I kind of want to just give you orders to stay here. You're not well armed, and I don't want to have to micromanage you because you're probably gonna get popped. So what we're gonna do is our T-65 scout aircraft, or spacecraft, let's go tell you to dock at the equipment dock, because you don't have any combat computers installed. One of the things that you want to definitely pick up, and to be honest, I haven't even checked to see what the Hammerhead has equipped yet, is a combat computer for fighters that are with you. These combat computers allow you to, whoa, what button did I just push? I have like a weird rotation option on my joystick. It like turns the camera all cattywampus. Anyways, we're barely moving, by the way. I've only given it about maybe a quarter throttle. Throttle? God, I can't talk today. So, let's see what we've got on board our Hammerhead Corvette that we've been given. We have, if I go under the info section, she has 4 200 megajoule shields. Nice, I dig that. She's got 4 cannons on front. Now, we had 4 cannons on front of the vanilla ship that you normally get from that mission. This time, though, they're KX-10s, and we can only have 4, but they're bigger. At least that's what he gave me. I don't know if I can get anything bigger on this than that. And it looks like we've got a front turret and a back turret, and that is it. We also have no missiles. We need missiles in our lives. We should go get those. Our max speed is 115 meters a second. All right, well, we'll be commanding from this ship. Not very fast, but we'll make it work. And our acceleration is really terrible. 8 meters a second. I guess not for her size. That might not be that bad. Decent shield generator, laser energy, and an okay cargo bay. She can hold extra large containers, and she can hold up to 975, though this thing only has the upgrades up to 601, so Plasma burst generators. Look at all the weapons that you could equip on this. Sweet. Mobile drilling system? Really? Huh. Okay. I'm looking around my cockpit real quick. I like that it says the name of the thing that I have locked on. So let's change our target to the gate. Yeah, North Gate. It actually says it up there. And we can look around the bridge a bit. We've even got another radar system over there. Does it say, there's my missile output and what weapons I have equipped, which will actually show the missiles and stuff. So it's pretty neat that, like, there were no cockpits in the base game, and yet here we are looking at this fully rendered cockpit with screens that actually do stuff. Now, let's go ahead, and we're gonna have to dock up because we need to pick up some missiles.
Space equipment docks are the
and there are some Mosquito missiles in the Argonne dry docks. So, auto dock over there. Do we have a jump drive? I would assume we do, but you make assumptions and then you die because you can't hyperspace out. So let's go info again. What equipment do we actually have installed? Scrolling down through the list. Wow, she can use a lot of missiles. We have Fight Command Software 1 and 2, that's good. I have something called the Bonus Pack installed, and I'm gonna show you guys how this works. I highly recommend you download it. The Bonus Pack is a pack of scripts for X3 Albion Prelude. They were mods originally made by fans that the devs liked so much that they released as an official pack that doesn't like modify your game, but you can still get all the achievements and stuff if you use them. It just makes your life a little bit easier in managing things. One thing it does do, though, is it gives you, I do have a jump drive, there it is under my installed ship extensions. One thing it does give you, though, is a missile defense system, which we will be using. That's why we've got to go park and pick up some Mosquito missiles, because it uses Mosquito missiles. So let's go to the external view. There's the bay that we're heading to right there, the equipment dock. We're gonna hit that up. I wonder, so you can see the cannons on the front, right? Did they animate? Weapon chest. Oh, look at that! Cool. And you can see the turret on the bottom and the turret on the back. There's the turret on the back. And they're twin turrets. So I'll probably set the turret on the back and the bottom to be missile defense. And, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. And there's our wingman back there, which I actually need to set him to wingmen so we can give him orders. Because yeah, I want you following me. So. No, don't turn off the autopilot. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Equipped. Auto dock at, there we go. Let's turn up the CETA so we can rush through this real quick. Through the docking procedure. And we might want to pick up some fuel before we head off to our mission objective.
Successfully docked.
You know, it might not be a bad idea. Let's go ahead and tell our X-Wing, I want you to dock at, he might already do it because he's following me. I'm just gonna give him the order anyways. Yeah, he hasn't done it yet. I've given him the order to dock, and we'll tell him to trade and buy up some missiles too, and we can tell him to use the missile defense script as well to fire Mosquito missiles at incoming enemy missiles to stop them from killing us. Since we're big and slow, all right, that's 200, that's a little bit much. Let's try like, let's try, 70 is even a bit too much, I bet. Let's do 60. That's a lot of missiles. See how cheap they are? Mosquito missiles are super cheap. There's no reason not to have them on board and ready to go. And I don't feel like we need anything else. I mean, we could start paying for like rudder cargo bay optimization. This is expanding our cargo bay. This can get really expensive though. Like, look at my money. That would be all the cash we've got. So we're not gonna do that. We are going to pick up the boost extension. This will allow us to accelerate.
This boost extension allows your ship to accelerate with 3 times its normal acceleration. This
yeah, see, it'll let you accelerate a lot faster. And since we're so slow, let's put those big engines on the back to use. Let's also grab up, I can't afford the detector scanner. Detector is a script. We'll mess around with that later to help us find cool stuff. I think I talked about it before. Everything else is like special command and whatnot. We can pick this stuff up later if I really want to get it. I think we're good. I just wanted to get that, and I wanted to get some missiles, and then the next thing I wanted to do was, you've already docked, so we're gonna go into the property that I own, our X-Wing, and tell him to trade. He'll trade with the station he's docked at, which is the same one we're docked at. And let's pick up some more mosquito missiles. X-Wing's not gonna be able to hold as many.
The mosquito missile
and I wanna keep some cargo space
commonly
open
used
to pick
like
up
missile
some,
in space
I'm
combat.
assuming they don't have any, fuel. You don't have any fuel.
Mosquito.
Okay. What we will do while we're here is, give me a trade extension. I'm gonna be commanding from this. I might as well get some of the oh, I already have a trade system extension. Sweet. Okay, I think we're good. We could get an ore collector since this is an XL cargo bay. We could collect ore and sell it to local mines and manufacturing plants. Not gonna be doing any mining, I don't think, with this thing. It's just an interesting idea. It's like, I could do a mining fleet of Hammerhead Corvettes. This is probably not the best ship for it, but it's an interesting thought. Freight scanners, mineral scanners, good for mining the mineral scanner. I don't think we need anything else. All right, cool, we're good. Got our missiles. Let's go get some fuel. I believe there is a solar power plant. I think I noticed one in Enduring Light. I don't have it on sensors, but I could have sworn I saw one there. So we're gonna go ahead and head over there. I want to be able to use the jump drive. I want to be able to jump to hyperspace in case we really, really need to. Let's look at our acceleration. We'll figure it out later. I can test it when we come out of a jump or something. All right, X-Wing. We're gonna give you special. You're gonna be my wingman. Now, what this does is, so what I've done, I want to explain what I've done. So when you hit R, you go into all the property that you own, right? And if I go down to my wingman here, my X-Wing, I want him to be my wingman. This only works for fighters, I believe. And if you hit C, which is the command console, you can also click him and open up the menu. I think it's right-click him. I use keyboard shortcuts mostly. But if I go under here and I go to Orders, Command Console, these are some basic orders that you can give him. But if I go into the command console, this is where you get all the really in-depth commands. And this is where, when you buy those computers from the equipment bay, this is where those commands are gonna come up. They're gonna be in here somewhere. First thing we wanna do is, I want to make him my wingman because he's going to be supporting me directly. Now, because I've done that, when I hit Shift, I think it's Shift 5 and Shift 6, that will be giving all my wingmen a quick command to protect me, to engage my target. It's just a little bit faster, and you can rebind those keys to whatever you want. I might set those to something on my joystick or my throttle, but not right now. I can use the keyboard. All right, well, the other thing we want to do is additional commands. If we go under here, because we have the fight command software, I can use the missile defense system, which is going to launch those mosquito missiles at incoming fighters. Now, I don't remember what missile defense mosquito C does versus the normal one.
Mosquito
like, I can pick it.
Weapon systems ready.
And I can pick the other one.
Mosquito missile. Weapon
I know this one
systems
works.
ready.
We're gonna try this one. The difference might actually be one is for covering the fleet and one is just for covering his own butt cheeks. I could be wrong, not quite sure. All right, so we've given you that order. Let's go ahead and say combat, protect me.
accepted.
Get out here and protect me. So he should have just launched. While we're thinking about it, let's grab a save. Because you never know. Oh, and the other thing we need to do real quick, gameplay. We should have already done this, but because I made a new save to get these rewards, before we go on this escort mission, let me go ahead and set course for the gate. There we go. I've set course for the gate. Let me go under gameplay real quick. Actually, no, let me go under, what is it, controls, interface, scroll all the way down, and make sure we've turned the bounce script on, which is Shift K. Okay, it is now on. Just wanted to make sure we didn't have people running into each other. All right, full speed. Our blistering fast, 115 meters a second. Hey, if you want to fly some of the larger ships, you're gonna have to fly real slow. 115 isn't even that slow once we get into the really big ships. Approaching the gate. Let's adjust a little bit. Now, I wish there was like a proper third-person flight mode. I know a couple people were talking about like, oh, I don't like X because you could only fly in first person. Because you can fly in third, but you can't really aim this way. It's not very, it just doesn't work out very well. Let's go ahead and turn on CETA. I want to see it in hyperspace. Awesome. We need to give our turrets orders. Our gunners back there have no idea what they're supposed to be doing. They're just gonna sit there. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the top turret to missile defense, or maybe just protect me. I'm not sure if they'll prioritize missiles though. It's all the old systems that I don't remember. But let's go ahead and hit Shift-C, go into our personal command console for our ship. Let's give all turrets the order to... Attack fighters, attack capital ships. Missile defense only. What's the difference between missiles only and missile defense? I'm switching all turrets to missile defense. We'll see how that goes. The front turret I might want to set to like protect ship.
Accepted.
And let's see if it shoots down missiles. We may have to learn this lesson the hard way, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so since we're in the system, yes, there it is. You guys can probably barely see it, but directly ahead, I can see it in the distance. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my my CETA drive so we can speed up time. Directly ahead is a power plant. Now our X-Wing, oh yeah, he's circling us right now. I zoom out here. You can see our X-Wing is totally chilling with us. Coming up on our starboard side. Hey, Bob. How cool is that? I've got an X-Wing as my co-pilot. My co-pilot as my escort. And we're about to escort a John Furco like freighter or something. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Now if I give, what is it, Shift?
Command accepted.
You know what we need? We need to turn on, what are you doing? Don't ram me! Oh, you're making me nervous, dude. You're making me nervous. Let's turn on our, what is it, audio settings, show subtitles on, because I can't see what.
Command accepted. Command
I don't know if it's Shift 6. Let's see. Attack my Hammerhead Corvette. Ah, all right, and then what is
command accepted.
protected? There we go. So Shift 7 is to tell your wingman, your direct wingman, to protect. Shift 6 is attack your target. I happen to be my target. I'm locked onto my own fighter, or my own vessel right now. So that's why he's flying around like a chicken with his head cut off. You'll be fine. Protect my Hammerhead Corvette, all right. Turn on CETA again. Get over there. This is why I wanted fuel, so we could jump to hyperspace. That way we're not slow boating it all the way over there. It's also why I normally spend a lot of my time in a fighter. Unless I'm commanding like a larger fleet and have them doing a lot of stuff for me, I do like to fly a fighter. I'm gonna give him orders to head on over there. So navigation, dock at, well, I probably can't even see it. Yeah, it's not even on sensors yet. All right. Activate CETA. It'll get that like square targeter around it. I'm pretty excited to test out these weapons. So before I started working with the mod author on like getting this stuff set up and helping him, basically I was just helping him test the changes that he was making. Wow, my sensors are really crap. I was trying to do this mission with the old save before he updated this, and it was bad. I was getting wrecked. That ship was not prepped right. We had some issues with factions like turning on us. Okay, the game has frozen up. I'm betting something is jumping into the system that's like super high detail, because everything's not optimized yet in the mod. Am I picking it up on sensors yet? I am picking it up on sensors. There it is. Cool. Let's go ahead and select it as a target.
Solar power
It's a big
plant.
system, too.
Docking granted. Autopilot
And let's give our X-Wing the same order to navigate. I want you to dock at my target.
Docking granted.
So you should pass
Command
right by me.
accepted.
And if I target him, we can see him dock. Select target. There you are. We'll speed up time while he heads over to the solar power plant. Now you can build these stations, these solar power plants, and depending on the system they're put in, they'll generate a certain amount of energy cells, which is the universal fuel for the galaxy. Everything from my X-Wing to the largest Star Destroyer will be using these to, let me dock up, to fuel themselves. Now, what would be kind of cool if he wants to go full-on Star Wars would be to replace these as like Rhydonium refinement facilities and use that as like fuel for everything. I think that'd be kind of neat. Or whatever I think it's Rhydonium is like the main fuel. Let's go to trade. Let's pick up a bunch of energy cells. I want to make sure we've got tons of it. We do an even 300. Yeah, the more you have, the farther you can jump. Good. Let's tell our X-Wing to buy some as well, so we're all fueled up, and then we're ready for combat. I want to keep a little bit of space to loot some missiles. All right, I guess the question is, do I want to take this into combat, or do I want to take the X-Wing into combat? I'm not really sure, to be completely honest. I think the X-Wing would be more interesting, but I haven't flown this yet, so we'll try it. We'll give it a go. All right, kick this on. Use those thrusters to get away from the station before we crash into it. Kick on the engines. At the same time, what did I say it was? Like shift 5?
Command accepted.
Nope.
Command
7.
accepted.
Protect. And did he just undock? He has undocked. He's way over there. Okay, and he's set to protect me. Yes, he is. Cool. Now we gotta keep an eye on him, because he is super easy to get killed. That's why I'm like, do I want to switch? Do I want to go, do I want to fly my X-Wing? Because I can keep my X-Wing alive. I'm not quite sure Bob can. Whereas this thing is fairly tanky and can handle itself, but we're gonna give it a go. Now, we're not gonna fly the whole way there. We're gonna head over to the wasteland. We're gonna actually jump to the west gate.
Jump device
So I've given the order. Let me go ahead and give our X-Wing the same order. Jump to sector and head on over to wasteland. Now these jump devices have to lock on. Here we go, we're about to jump. Have to lock on to a gate, just like a hyperspace beacon in the Star Wars lore. You've got to lock onto a gate before you can make the jump. And I haven't seen the southern gate yet, so we're gonna have to fly over to it. I have no coordinates to lock onto.
Entering system, wasteland.
Which gives you another reason to explore. Not to mention, like, different systems have different stuff you can buy, and new trade routes that you'll open up as you explore. Any minute now, our X-Wing could, there he is. He's here.
Command
Shift 7 just to make sure he's still following us. Come on, Bob. Neat. Now these you can't dock stuff with these, can you? I really doubt you can, but I want to read more information about them. So, Hammerhead Corvettes were a model of Corvette used in the years leading up and during the Galactic Civil War. These ships were, you can see it in the bottom there, because I don't see a description. Inspired by a design that dated back centuries. You mean to the Old Republic? Damn it, Bob. Keep it steady already. You see him like whipping around. Okay. It's fine, Bob. It's fine. You're so gonna get my X-Wing destroyed. I know you are. We're gonna save before we hit the gate. Oh, hang on. We got traffic. It's gonna like peel off a little bit. All right, so I was reading more about the Hammerhead Corvette before I engage our SATA drive. So we've got a lot of weapons on board. I'm pretty happy with that. And they're fairly powerful weapons. I'm gonna look at their information in just a second. What I'd like to see, like I wouldn't think you could dock anything with this. No, I don't think you can. No, I don't think you can. Though, from what the mod author's been telling me, either it's not implemented yet or he's already done it, because he actually forgot if he had done it or not. Some of the blockade runners, one of the versions of it, you can dock, just like in Rebels, a couple of ships to it, like A-Wings or whatever. Just like the Gazanti. So that should be pretty cool. Ah, such a pretty ship. I'm so pumped to get into a fight. And we are gonna get a save right before we get too close to this gate. Love it. All right. If you ever want to know how I'm doing that, well, let's take that off. You can hit F2 to switch camera views, and then you can hit 0 to switch like the different passing views. You can also control how far you zoom in and out. This is all number pad to control like what you're looking at. It's kind of nice. And then Shift H to turn off your UI so you can get some really cool camera angles. And even for how old this game is, it looks fantastic. All right, setting course. Let's turn on our UI. You don't get a cockpit if you turn your UI on. Let's grab a save real quick before we go in here. And I realized that having Bob fly my personal X-Wing was a stupid idea. We're gonna go ahead and save now. What were we gonna do? So to give you guys an idea of the combat situation on this ship while we get closer, if I hit F1, I can actually switch over to the turrets. These are my turrets. Turret number 1, rear turret number 2. Now, I can't seem to aim them though. There we go, you have to turn on your mouse to do it. But then I've changed my firing key to my joystick, so now I've got my hand on the mouse and my other hand on the joystick. So we'll let the gunners take care of this, but you can totally rock these. You can also see what angles you can fire at. They do have a limited arc, it seems. So I do like that they do show up. Is this got a... Okay, those don't have recoil like the front ones do. Just wondering if they did. Let's go ahead and grab a lock on this and set the autopilot to go through.
Autopilot activated.
We're moving in. Well, there's an escort Nebulon B that just popped through, so I'm gonna assume that the enemy presence isn't too bad in this area where I'm supposed to be protecting the John Furco ship. Because you never know what you're gonna find. All right, so we've come through the gate. We've got our escort ship, the John Furco ship, directly ahead. Let's see what they've got directly ahead. I cannot talk today. John Furco supply. I like that it's a bulk cruiser. That is really cool. Bob, you with me? Where you at? You know, I think I'm gonna, Well, I'll continue to command this. I keep thinking I want to switch over to the X-Wing. Let's check our command right now. Turrets. I'm gonna switch your turrets to just protect the ship.
Command accepted.
And oh, I didn't give the missile defense script the go ahead to fire at enemy missiles as they come in.
Ready.
So we're set there. Let's try not to hit an asteroid as we fly through the system. All right, John Furco, we're here to watch your back. Now you can shoot these asteroids. Let me switch the cannons. Needs more calibration. And break them up, and then if you've got a ship with the ore scoop...
Form up and stay alert. We're continuing towards the south
It's not
gate.
actually called ore scoop, though. You can... Oh, they're launching fighters. You can have it collect the ore and sell it to make some cash, or to supply one of your stations with needed materials. So what have you launched?
John Furco.
It's like a escort of Y-Wings. Totally down with that. Looks like we had a freeze up. Now that probably means that something of high detail has just jumped into this system. I'm gonna pull up next to
Be
you
advised,
so I can
we've
watch your
detected
back.
Terran ships in the sector. Their target is unknown. Argon military are on their way.
Oh shit. Okay, we've got a squadron of TIE fighters coming in. 2 interceptors and a couple of claymores. I think we can take the claymores. We'll get a better look once I come about. Well, this would be a good time to get the bulk cruiser out of here, but if you guys want to just chill, that's a thing, I guess. And you know what we're else going to do? We're going to grab up our X-Wing, and we're going to give him combat orders to protect the John Furco supply ship. So get over here and protect this ship. Now my turrets are already on protect ship. I guess I'm gonna just switch them over to target enemy ships because that seems to be... They're not attacking me, so I'll never have to protect me. Attack enemies, open up turrets. My turrets have opened up. I'll try to get somebody within the range of his forward guns, but he thinks it's not gonna happen. Unless he stands still, that's nice of him. Eat it, Ty. Yeah, standing still was a stupid idea. I'm glad we all realize this now. Oh, come on, let me finish him. I got a top turret, get him.
On behalf of our president and
Excellent.
senator, the
Top turret got him.
Federation thank you for your help
Bottom
with this
turret's
invader.
opening up.
As a reward, you get 500
I might
credits.
actually be able to hit this interceptor if he keeps flying ahead of me. I want to hit the... No friendly fire. Watch the friendly fire. I think one of my turrets just hit that poor sap. And it froze up again. Working on it. Oh, yeah. The damage. If you can hit him, the damage is real. The turrets are actually doing a really good job. Coming missile. Where is it? We're going to have to just rely on our... How you doing back there, Bolt Cruiser? 50% shields? All right, well, we've got... Oh, shit, here comes an enemy missile. Missile defense! Oh! Well, there goes a Y-Wing. I have a Phantom missile locked on, directly ahead. Shit! You can shoot down. There we go. All right, you fools need to die.
Claymore.
Military claymores. I think these are like transport ships.
The Claymore
What are
bomber
you?
provides the
You're an
United
M8.
States.
Yeah, you're a heavy bomber. Yeah, we can wreck you. Let's get in range and take these guys out. Wow. What is attacking you? Because it's wrecking your
John
face.
Perko, escort.
One of the
Nova,
Novas.
Vanguard.
Totally didn't need me to do this.
Terran, military, Claymore.
I don't know what the range is on these. Apparently more than 4 kilometers, though. I could look. Range on you. 3.2 is the damage, 1.6 is the range. Wow, super limited range. That Y-Wing is going in. It is just a really heavy bomber, and we've got a blockade runner that just came through. Whoops. Opening up with those heavy front guns. You guys want to know, the guns I'm talking about are those side suckers. Look at those things. So cool. Open up.
This is too much. We're heading back. Escorts, hang back and provide us with a rear guard.
Yeah, I'll hang back, but I'm not gonna sit on the gate so I can get blown up.
Banshee missile.
Well, first thing I'm gonna do is pick up. Watch out for the friendly missiles. Watch it. Y-Wing! He hit me.
Cargo bay now contains
he totally hit me.
mosquito missile.
Start coming around. Only thing I'm picking up right now on radar looks like just random missiles that are flying around after the battle. There's the Y-Wing that scratched my new paint job.
This is Derek.
What a jerk.
We are redirecting nearby forces to Interworlds. Hang in there, and stay away from the gates.
Roger that.
Terran, military.
Okay, we've got Lancer-class Terran. Those are Imperial frigates. Ooh, okay. So we've got a couple of blockade runners on our side that are sitting near the gate. Looks like 3 of them. But they've got Lancer frigates, and I'm not digging that concept because Lancer frigates are carrying... Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. They're carrying 10 turrets on every side. And
Support ships are on their way.
that's
They will clear the
ridiculous.
north
That's
gate
so
and
many
head
weapons.
south. Sergeant, join them when you can.
Thanks for the help, Sergeant. We'll stay out of trouble from here on.
Okay, my orders are to join up with the forces coming from the north gate. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna engage those 2 Lancer frigates that just came in. Reason being, they'll kill us. I'm not gonna join them up so much so that I'm gonna order the X-Wing to park because those things are just fighter killers. There's a PPC factory here. Dock
Docking
equipment dock.
granted. Command accepted.
And where are these reinforcements? He said the north gate, which is directly ahead of us. I want to join up with a proper sized fleet. I don't want to get too far away from the fight. I saw the flashes too. When he said reinforcements are on the way, I saw the flashes pop on. Like, what's that ahead? Other than the asteroid.
Paranid mapping service. Pericles.
What are you?
Paranid high-tech transporter.
Oh, there's a hyperspace jump.
Dealer.
I see you. You look like a combat ship. Are you our reinforcements? You are, but you've got a couple of Imperials nearby. Oh, maybe you're not, actually. Those look like Venators?
Video enhancement. Terran. Military. Terran.
Oh, you were in the wrong neighborhood, blaster boat. Coming in from the north gate. I thought our reinforcements were... That's an MC-80. There's our reinforcements. There's the Republic. Opening up with all cannons. Let's take out some of these blaster boats before they get into range of any type of fighters that they can take out. You're not getting away. Okay, you're actually a bit more maneuverable than I am. I can't turn fast enough to bring the guns to bear. There she is. Take him down. Come on, you know you want to surrender. Sometimes, when you're fighting, they'll actually bail. Oh, you guys saw that with the Interceptor. But it goes for the larger ships, too. I don't know if it goes for the really large ones. I don't think so. I think those ones you have to board. Keep firing those main cannons. Come on. You just called me a donut or a dumb nut? I'm not sure. Take him down. Nope. I was hoping he was gonna say, I'm bailing, I'm bailing. And he's down.
Rapid response.
And they paid me $37,000 for killing that fool.
You are being Terran military.
Did our X-Wing make it to a base? It did. Cool. There's a bit of a firefight going on over here. So we've got Lancers in the south gate, and it looks like we've got Vigil-class Corvette. Oh, but he's running. Look what he's running from. MC-80. Looks like maybe an MC-40 over there. This is a really cool looking Imperial ship, though. I'm thinking he outguns us considerably. Much as I love the Hammerhead, I don't think it's got the firepower to take something like that on. 6 forward guns. Yeah, we want to be supporting the fleet. We want to join up with them, not engage that. So let's go ahead and speed out of here. We came within firing range. That's what that noise is. But it looks like he is being chased. Good. Good, he's got a bunch of missiles chasing him. I'm guessing that's a Y-Wing back there dropping missiles. And he's fighting the drones of a transport ship. Hello. What are you? Argon rapid response. There's our reinforcements. What are you? All right, it is like a Venator, but it's a weird Venator. Interesting. And then the much larger ship. So we're gonna back you up. As much as I would love to get the kill on that.
Terran military.
All right, we can come up on its side and start opening up on it. It takes a bit of adjustment to play X, I think, because a lot of the time, like you come from playing a game like, well, just about every game actually, where you're the big damn hero. Let me get back into the bridge. And then you get into X and you're not. Like, your ship is no better or worse than anybody else's until you get like farther in. And even then, if you're outmatched, they're probably gonna wreck your face. All right, I'll stop. Open up with the cannons. All right, he's already dead.
Wildfire missile.
What the hell is hitting us? I guess it was just shots from him before he died.
Target left firing range.
Make sure we stay out of the big ship's way. So, like, knowing when to fall back, join up with a larger force, or just not engage at all is part of the trick. Now, I could have just run off, made a bunch of money, try to get, larger ships. Something just impacted that asteroid over there. Maybe a missile. And you came in with my fleet if I had already built up my own faction. But I wanted to see this from a new player's perspective because the missions are a great way to get started with some cash, to get some ships, figure out what you want to pilot and fly. What I think I want to do, I think I want to dock up and get back into my X-Wing, to be honest. I miss my X-Wing. Here's what I'll do. I will order my X-Wing to come get me. Navigation. Come to me. I'm hoping something larger has come through and taken out those Lancers. They're out of range right now. There's the North Gate. They're out of sensor range right now, but because we've got like legit firepower, I think we're gonna be okay. We can also
Argon.
Lock you.
Rapid response. Autopilot activated.
Nope, those are the Lancers. All right, let's not. I'm gonna tell you to dock again.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Let's not risk it. I can see the Lancers off in the distance.
Autopilot.
It's probably having trouble getting through the asteroid belt.
Autopilot activated.
Come on, dude. Figure out a route. Am I in your way?
Terran
We've
military.
got Terran ships 18 kilometers away. Yeah, it's the Lancer frigates. And they are just opening up on a Nebulon that's come through. And they still don't have any hull damage because their shields recharge so fast. It's missing. It's trying to hit him in like that weak section in the center, which I don't think is actually weak in this, because I don't think that's how X3 works. But it's trying to hit that small section. It's missing totally. So we're gonna speed up. We'll keep escorting this big fella. Eventually he'll get within range. Oh, X in your autopilot. Watch the traitor. That's another asteroid. You'll get there eventually. Or the damn Mon cows will.
Autopilot off.
Oh, speaking of Mon cows, and I'm not picking up any Lancer frigates. They must have killed them. Nope. Good grief. It's a bit of a cluster right now. All right, let's get farther away from this mess.
Terran military.
The Terran ships are near the gate this way. I'm just trying to fly around these Mon cows. There he is. Has he gotten within firing range yet? Because they're still going after John Furco.
They're attempting to blockade the gate. Close in, but beware of that capital
We
ship.
just killed him. Beware of that capital ship.
Terran.
Terran Imperial class Star Destroyer. Show me. Oh shit, okay. And it's right, yeah, it's sitting on the gate. So we're definitely gonna need backup here. And chances are, there's a Star Destroyer down there. Chances are, he's got a ton of fighters on board. What do you got? Well, you've got a ton of turrets. 12 in the front, 10 on the right, 10 on the left, 8 in the back. Another 10 on the left and another 10 on the right. So, and 56 ships can sit in its hangar bay. Yeah, coming to boot. Let's see what we've got in range. Looks like an MC-40 is already about ready to fire at him. I think there's a Nebulon already there. We're not gonna be able to do much to this thing, except for support those other ships, keep the fighters off them. And if he gets any other reinforcements. Oh, there's an MC-82 just came through the gate. On my way. Don't kill everything till I get there. Pretty sure they've just arrived as well. There's a bit of a fight already going on. Looks like mostly fighters.
Terran military.
TIE defenders. And somebody is just lobbing missiles. Looks like they're friendly, thankfully. There's the TIE defender. 260 meters a second. Well, you can outrun me, that's for sure. Oh, all those missiles coming out of that ship, it's a heavy bomber, are meant for the Star Destroyer. Somebody came prepared. And you can see all the blasts. It's kind of hard to see for you guys probably with the background in this sector, but there's a ton of fire coming off that MC-80 at that poor TIE Defender.
Terran military.
As he's also being chased. So we did get our reinforcements.
Tomahawk heavy missile.
Oh, I'm not engaging until one of those MC-80s decide to get in there. Something with a bit more firepower than me. It's like some of the missiles actually broke through.
No, Terran.
Up! There's that Venator-looking thing. One of you have to choose to go in. We couldn't withstand the firepower of that thing for more than a couple of seconds. Speed up time. See who gets ballsy. Do you want me to go in? I'll do it. I'll save first, but I'll do it. Fine. They just need one Hammerhead to ram it. Is that what we need? Do I have to ram this thing into the gate? I don't see anybody. Let's take a look out externally. Or are you waiting for the rest of the fleet? They might be waiting for the rest of the fleet. Let's park for a second. And let the rest of the ships get here. Yeah, there's another fighter wing that just arrived. There's a dreadnought. Is that what that is up there?
Argon military.
It's totally a dreadnought. Oh, no, it's not. It's like a... Oh, yeah, it's a dreadnought. It just looks different than what I'm used to. Looks like it's got a docking bay as well. So, yeah, they must be waiting to get together before they go in. Okay, here we go. The first of the Venator-looking things and a Dreadnought are moving in. I'm gonna start giving it gas. As long as they're taking the brunt of the fire, I should be okay. I actually should be following them in a little bit closer. Is that a Quasar?
Asteroid.
No. I want to see what that is. We need to go around anyways. Because for whatever reason, those Republic ships are skirting the edge there. I want to see what this is.
OTAS.
Oh no, it's one of those little like, what is it? Oh, I used to know the name of these too because I built one in Space Engineers. All right, full speed. They're starting to fire at each other. Oh, don't take a broadside from a Star Destroyer.
Response.
He's dead. Oh shit. How? How does that even happen? I don't understand.
Terran.
I don't understand. He's already opening up on the Dreadnought. We're gonna stop. We're staying out of the range of those main cannons.
Argon military.
Godspeed, Dreadnought. Okay, the MC-80 is actually moving back there. It's just really slowly. Two Dreadnoughts are moving in. Oh, he just killed that. I don't know what that class is. That like rebuilt Venator looking thing in a couple of shots. And now he's just melting this like escort Dreadnought. Okay, they're not. Oh, it's just so massive. There's not a lot I can do here without having missiles. The only missile I've got is mosquito missiles. I can fire those all day long. Missile away.
Sergeant, stay out of range of that capital ship. It'll tear you to shreds.
Well, we need reinforcements then.
Terranid forces have entered the sector and are engaging the Terrans. All
Ask
right,
and you will
get
receive.
back in there and give them a hand.
Did that happen last time? I think I just got clobbered by the Star Destroyer before I ever had a chance. Okay, so that's a thing. we've got 2 dreadnoughts, the Moncal ship here, and now what is it? A Providence class, right? One of the droid ships under the command of the Paranid. Let's take a look at it. He's going in. Just don't ram him. Bit of a 3-way fight. Well, you know what? I can dig that. Let's turn on our UI. I'm a little concerned, though, because if I do go in right now... He jumped out. So the MC-80 took too much damage, and he had to jump out. I can't engage this. It can one-shot me. Unless I can get into its blind spot in the rear. I don't think I can, though. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to speed this up. We're going to let the heavy hitters do their jobs. Don't you tell me, do not tell me that Providence, those 2 dreadnoughts, and the MC-80 firing at it could not kill it. I'm using our maneuvering thrusters to get above it. I'm gonna see if I can get with like near its engines. If I gotta ram it, so be it. Let's do this. God, it's such a huge amount of space that we're gonna have to cross to get within range. All I've got is mosquito missiles.
Installed.
Providence is exchanging fire. They're looking all right. I mean, this is the wrong side to engage from, unless I can get behind its engines. This is such a stupid idea, it's gonna be great. You can see the heavy bombers there, right before he got taken out. I'm just gonna open up. Well, there's no reason not to. Get into his blind spot, right up the engines. Come on, Providence, get some more damage. There's another missile or a torpedo just hit him. Right here, right here. This is the sweet spot. A little bit higher and a little bit closer. I think if he explodes, it'll kill me. I hope not. Push me away would be cool, but I hope it doesn't kill me. Keep firing. Whoa, okay, we're starting to take fire now. The rear cannons on this thing are starting to actually fire. Hitting thrusters. Get us out of here. We gots to go. About to have a shield failure. Take it down, Providence class, or I'm a dead man. Shields are down. Taking all damage.
Tolerate further Terran incursions towards its space. We will intervene when we deem necessary.
Thank you, Lord Captain. Please stand by while the transport resumes its course. Good work out there, Sergeant.
Holy
Colbert and I
crap.
will oversee the handover of the JSDD research to the Paranid. I'll contact you when we have tasks for you. You're on a roll. See if you can be of use in the conflicted sectors. Derek,
Yeah, we're saving. We're saving. Holy crap. Paranid, you guys are amazing. I would have been dead. As soon as the shields fail on this thing, it doesn't have the hull for it, right? So as soon as the shields fail against the Star Destroyer, which it shouldn't last against it. It's just boom, you're dead. Did they pay me for that? Did I get money for that? 238,000 credits. I think I showed up with that much. Did you drop anything worth looting? Even the Providence class, with all of its old school firepower, including the MC-80 and 2 dreadnoughts helping it out, it's got hull damage. Kick on the thrusters. We're going home. just that's it. We're leaving. We're so leaving. Holy, just jump to hyperspace. Make the calculations. We're going places. Meet up with the rest of with our few ships. We'll get the X-Wing to meet us there too.
Device charging at
Get me out of this place. It's
10%.
terrible.
20.
Actually, do we have
30.
40. You? Quickly. Do we have the special command
60.
software? We do not.
70.
But you're in a trading
80.
place. Trade.
90.
Special command software. I'm never gonna make it. What I wanted to do was grab the software that allowed me to tell him to go collect loot, and he'll go and collect all the missiles in that battle zone for us, and then I can bring him back here and swap it out, and then get myself back into my X-Wing. Love the Hammerhead. I'm gonna take it and probably like take out some trading lanes, maybe pop some reinforcements that are coming through that aren't
Argon
that
sector
scale.
M148.
I think that could be really fun. Maybe even do a couple of just like missions and get some money in the next episode. We'll see. Think I'm gonna take a break from the campaign for an episode or two because holy shit, this was such a pain in the ass. I'm happy I'm through it. That's what you gotta do. Hang back and let the big ships slug it out. All right, guys. If you enjoyed this, hit a thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more gaming, sci-fi, modding, goodness. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.